right, we're going to get started. We are here on the All Things Local Report. I am Rick Godley, closing that drapery behind me here on an overcast, well, Thursday. It happens to be February 4th. Thank you so much for letting me start a little bit late today because I went to the Main Street meeting. We'll have notes on that as we progress here through the day. This is the ATL, that is All Things Local Report, and we're doing it right here from the heart of downtown Ruston, from my heart to yours, from Bikesmith Studios. A lot of folks saying, yeah, I've been seeing you in the front window of Bikesmith. That's exactly where I am, right on the corner of Trenton and Alabama. Where's my music? Oh, there we go. Let's just turn that down. They got the music turned down. Okay, got it just right. Want to thank Century Next Bank for jumping on board, being the title sponsor of All Things Local, All Things Lincoln. Our friends also at Ruston, ExperienceRuston.com, and Downtown Ruston. Just came from the Downtown Ruston meeting I did, and we're going to have notes on that. Some great things coming up. Also, the word of the day, brought to you by Fuego Dolce, Sweet Fire Sauces of Dubach. Excoriate. Woo! We're going to find out about that and more. And good food for good thoughts. Stick and stay as we get on our way. All Things Local, made possible by our friends at Century Next Bank. What's next for you? cnext.bank. Your bank, your community, your family.
At Century Next Bank, we come from all walks of life, just like you. We're proud of who we are and what we stand for. We are a part of more than 100 dedicated employees who work for Century Next Bank. Here, we understand you. Why? Because we are you. Century Next Bank. What's next for you? Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Parker Auto Body, West Monroe. Call 396-5870. Online, parkerautobody.com.
Parker Auto Body, your car feels right at home.
Once again, as we get started here, folks asked me yesterday, what is that, Rick? That is the Lincoln Parish Courthouse, the Lincoln Parish Courthouse. Retro, if you will. It stood on the site where the modern Lincoln Parish Courthouse stood or stands to this very day. Beautiful architecture here as we get started for All Things Local. Let's get started. First, though, food for thought. Good food for good thought. Being brought to you today by Champs. Champs is going to have a Super Bowl party. Super Bowl, as it will be. When is the Super Bowl? My gosh, it's this Sunday, isn't it? Yes, it is. Champs, the Super Bowl party is going to be at 5 o'clock. Opens at 4 as the word, check that, good food for good thought. One of my favorites comes from Richard Bach. It's a book from Illusions. The name of the book is Illusions. Argue for your limitations, and sure enough, they are yours. Once again, argue for your limitations, and sure enough, they are yours. When you say I can or I can't, you're right.
You know how to whistle, don't you, Steve? You just put your lips together and blow.
All right, we got an overcast sky condition currently here in downtown Ruston. I am Rick Godley on this Thursday, February 4th. Here's what's next for you. Brought to you by Century Next Bank, your community, your family. Also, our friends at ExperienceRuston.com and Downtown Ruston. Here's what's happening local. Come and experience and enjoy the charm, the shops, and the restaurants in Ruston's walkable downtown. I've been talking about the new North Service Road from Farmable Highway to Rough Edge Road. It's now open. I drove it. It's awesome. Keep in mind, no texting and driving. New Music on the Bayou has a call out for submissions and performances in various musical categories. Now, the performances are going to be set for June 3rd through the 5th, and the submission deadline is March 7th. Find out more. It is an awesome event. NewMusicOnTheBayou.com. I signed the petition yesterday to convert Ruston's Memorial Pool into a cool skate park. As Joey Slaughter has the design. We need to support and show there's a great interest in this great concept. Links are attached. Keep in mind, experienceruston.com, Yardi Gras, full swing. We stopped by Ponchatoula's last night, and Moose has got Ponchatoula's all Yardi Gras up. Carnival season, experienceruston.com. Junior Auxiliary, the Heart and Soul, is going to continue not too much longer. It'll be the 12th of February, will be the last one. Our friends at Lincoln Parish Library honors Black History Month. Local artist exhibits, just one of the many pieces. I'm loving Dreek Davis, Grambling State University's. His collection called Inner Voices, just one of many at LPL. This is the picture of a rendering, Destiny Tuzo. Find out more online at mylpl.com. The Ruston Lincoln Chamber of Commerce has the 2021 Living Local Relocation and Community Guides. Pick one up at the office. And the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana will be in Ruston next week, February 12th, at the Ruston Sports Complex. The mobile pantry food distribution will start at 10, totally free. Fresh produce, milk, and meat, first come, first serve to those in need. Big Creek Trade Days this weekend, Ruston Farmers Market this weekend, and let's see, what else do we have for them there, Johnny? Well, that should be good enough for now. We encourage you, as you are informed, you get involved. Help us help more. Please tell others about the ATL-Ruston Report, brought to you by Century Next Bank. ATL-Ruston, that is who I am, what I'm doing. ATL stands for All Things Local. ATL stands for All Things Lincoln. And there was one more thing. Totally went out of my mind. This is an awesome studio here at Bike Smith, right on the corner of Trenton and Alabama. I went from a radio station with no windows and padded walls to a studio right in the heart of downtown Ruston, which has nothing but windows, and it is awesome. So thank you so much for the feedback. Oh, yeah, my email address, atlruston@gmail.com, atlruston@gmail.com.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
I got this right here, man. It's time for word of the day. New words you can say, new words for your rhymes and for your wordplay. By the time you leave this video, you'll be smarter than you was before. It's time for word of the day. New words you can say, new words for your rhymes and for your wordplay. By the time you leave this video, you'll be smarter than you was before.
Feedback on the word of the day has been awesome, so thank you so much. I'm kind of digging. We get the word of the day with the word of the day. Word of the day brought to you by Fuego Dulce Sweet Fire Sauces of Dubach. Order online now at fuegodulcesauces.com. Also at the Ruston Farmers Market. And then also you can get your Fuego Dulce Sweet Fire Sauces of Dubach at Super One in Ruston. Today's word of the day is excoriate.
Excoriate.
I used it last night and people said, what is that? I said, well, that's the word of the day for tomorrow. So excoriate. Saying it properly, am I?
Excoriate.
Thank you. Any other ways to say it?
Excoriate.
Ah, can I say it slowly?
Excoriate.
Oh, let's see. Word of the day, excoriate, it means to wear off the skin of or abrade, to censure scathingly, to censure strongly or denounce, criticize something, or I should say someone, harshly, After excoriating the vapid culture of movie star worship, he's ended up at that trough, said Maureen Dowd. Or to tear, scrape, or win. To tear, scrape, or wear off the skin. Excoriate.
Excoriate.
Yes, thank you. Wow, that's a deep voice. Rick Godley was excoriated by just a few for wanting to tell an amusing story on Ruston Rants yesterday. Excuse me. Excoriate me.
Excoriate.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
That's the word of the day, brought to you by Fuego Dulce, sweet fire sauces of Tubac.
Word of the day, new words you can say, new words for your rhymes and for your wordplay. By the time you leave this video, you'll be smarter than you was before.
At Century Next Bank, we come from all walks of life, just like you. We're proud of who we are and what we stand for. We are a part of more than 100 dedicated employees who work for Century Next Bank. Here, we understand you. Why? Because we are you. Century Next Bank. What's next for you? Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Parker Auto Body, West Monroe. Call 396-5870. Online, parkerautobody.com.
Parker Auto Body, your car feels right at home.
All right, some final notes here before we close it out on this Thursday. Thank you, Stacy Faulkner of Garden Baby, for reminding me to remind everybody at the Main Street meeting this morning, the soup or bowl. This is S-O-U-P, to stock the shelves from the bottom up. Stock the shelves from the bottom up, soup or bowl. When you go to the Ruston Farmers Market collecting cans for our CCA of Lincoln Parish, that's the first line of defenders, if you will, against hunger in our community. Super Bowl, that's going to be happening. Some other great ideas that were manifested this morning. We talked about the skateboard park, and you saw a little bit about that. There is a petition to sign to show interest, and it's really gaining a lot of steam. Also, speaking of the Ruston Farmers Market, Mike Eccles has some great plans, innovative ideas in the restoration of the diesel plant, and so things are hopping, popping, and being extremely vibrant here in downtown Ruston as what else do we have here? Amy Stegall did a great... Patterson's Barbershop. I walked back. Yeah, I'm coming to your floor. I'm coming to your store. At Corey at Patterson's Barbershop. By the way, is that the second longest running family-owned business in Ruston and or Lincoln Parish? I could always stand to be corrected. I know that. I'm thinking the oldest one is... Ruston Brick. Again, let's just find out. Anyway, I walked in there. He said, "What are you doing now?" He said, "You need to do it right here." I said, "The ATL report." So you need to do it from Patterson's Barbershop. I said, "Well, sure, man. I'll be more than happy to do it from there." So you wait, you watch as we will do that. Checking out there. What else? Word of the day. You saw that. Super Bowl tonight. Let's see. Let's all be intentional in our parking concerns, in our supporting concerns. Anything I can do to help you, let me know about it. Email address is ATLRuston@gmail.com, ATLRuston@gmail.com. Help me help more. Like, post, and share. Get the word out. We got a resource right here in the heart of Ruston of all of the great things that are happening, as it is the ATL. All things local, all things Lincoln. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Feedback always welcome. Time for me to say bye.
Well, bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Please drive carefully and arrive home safely. Good night.
Hey, let's be careful out